On the morning of the 6th of January, 2025, in 11:15, a man named David Morrow Pacific, sitting in the balcony of the apartment. I always enjoy the views of the ocean like it was a normal day. So in her Pacific Ocean, about 5 miles from the apartment, her rage on the hills of Sedge's fire is visible with sparks. Seeing this fire so much in just 1 hour, found that the smoke had completely engulfed the mountain, hidden if seen in satellite view. First, this fire spread on the hills of Sedge. The report was made, but within a few hours, after this, Eaton Hurst, Kenneth Getty Scarball, and spread to the area of San Fernando, which, at the time this fire broke out, it was 100 kilometers away from here. Our winds were blowing whose direction, from inland to ocean. Now the question here is born if the first fire is extinguished. It was situated in the sands, which is very close to the ocean. Then from there, the fire is opposite to the wind. How to 30 to 40 kilometers away in direction. It spread once again in the hot videos, Kushmadid Nazreen. This fire destroyed a total of 38,000 acres, or devastate an area of 150 square kilometers. More than 12,000 buildings have been demolished. More houses have been destroyed, and 180,000 people have left their homes. This is Los Angeles, which is the most devastating fire in the history of still during the production of this video. The fire could not be completely extinguished. Every possible effort to extinguish it seems to have failed. There have been 45,000 water bombers at a time. Who is throwing liters of water in front of this fire? Looks like a few drops of water. Special chemicals also, with the help of bombers being thrown, but in front of nature. All the hard work seems to be in vain. California, where there is already a water shortage, due to this fire hydrants often empty, had to spread into 7 different areas, because firefighters and their equipment also divided, and from above, 70 to 100. When the winds of R at kilometers fell on the fire, Los Angeles fire started raging more, knowing the real reason for the spread of wildfire. First, let's see what happens in California. How many times have wildfires attacked before? Have looked at the data for the last 25 years. If you go to California wildfires, hot. The spot was been San Diego in the year 2003. Cedar fire burns 73,000 acres in County 2. The fire that started on October 25th died on 4 November 2003, Tabas in 2017. The fire burned 36,000 acres, and also it happened again in October 2017. By Thomas Fire. This fire reduced 280,000 acres to ashes in December, started in January and ended on 8th November 2018. The campfire burned 5 lakh acres and 17. It ended after a few days on the 25th of November. In 2020, glass fire spread on 67,000 acres attacked and also starting in September. If it ends in October after a whole month, pay attention to the dates of all these wildfires. If we do, they have one thing in common. Winters mean this wildfire winter. Started in the month of and now loss. Angeles wildfires also peak in winters. So what is the reason for this? Most of the history of California wildfires occur only in winters. The answer to this question is hidden in a way, in the phenomenon called Santa Ana winds. Yes, Santa Ana winds are warm and are dry, winds that blow over Southern California, and especially autumn in Baja California, and gulls walk on Earth during winters. If seen far to the east of California, there is only desert far away, which Mojave Desert also called Great Graham Flower. The sun heats the desert. Due to this, the air pressure here increases. Looks like we should talk about ocean on the other side, so the air here is cool, and the pressure is low. We learned in 6th grade that air travel from high pressure to low pressure. The greater the difference in pressure, the faster the air will travel. And something similar happens here in southeast Santa Ana. Winds faster than California. It moves towards the ocean, dry and hot, wherever the winds pass, keeps absorbing moisture due to which it The entire region becomes dry in this season. Bushes and trees dry up completely capable of catching fire very easily. Where the Santa Ana winds go turns the forest into fuel for wildfire. There, if a fire ever occurs by mistake, strong winds have fueled this fire. Burning coals spread rapidly, and wildfire out of control in the blink of an eye it becomes. Now it should happen that in the direction the wind is blowing the wildfire in the same way, loss should spread only in the direction the exact opposite was seen in the case of Angeles. Gaia first saw the fire near Palisades Guy, which is close to the ocean, and later why is it spreading in inland areas? To understand the real reason for this, we need to interesting phenomena have to be understood, which mountain wave rotor says mountain, the side on which the wind directly hits. It is called the windward side, and the mountain take the other side where the air has to go. Word side says it happens that if the windward side stops the wind, then the same a vortex on the